As an American, whenever you're living in Europe, it often feels like traveling to another country might be as easy as going from one state to another. But is it really? Join me, let's see how easy it is.
All right, here's the deal. About 1 week ago, some tickets to an international friendly match between the USMNT and Saudi Arabia got released. They've put the match in a really inconvenient place for fans, and I don't really know anyone that interested in US soccer. My wife and I are both former collegiate soccer players, and we absolutely love the game. What is it going to take to pull this off? Well, truth be told, I think it's going to take a lot of smooth travel and a bit of luck. Porto City Center is really well connected by metro and public transportation overall. The metro runs from Trinidad Station, near where I currently live, to the airport in about 30 minutes, and it's rare to ever have delays on Porto's metro. An Uber or Bolt from the city center to the airport is also possible, and it's relatively cheap compared to other European cities, but I wanted to take the metro today because it's just me and I wanted to save a bit of money, and I have time, right? I have time because Porto's airport is never really busy. Oftentimes, when my wife and I are traveling together with our daughter, we don't see any lines at security, but we also don't pay too much attention because we go through the priority line with our 2-year-old. You might be asking yourself why I'm trying to do this whole Porto to Murcia, Spain turnaround in 24 hours, and that's a fair question. I'll give you 2 reasons, this lady and this lady, but mainly because I prefer not to leave this lady alone with this lady too long. Another important thing for you all to know before I arrive at the airport in Porto is that I hate driving. So I've enlisted a friend that I've made while living here in Porto to drive. 2 quick things about him. 1 is that we met at a meetup that Expats Everywhere hosted in Porto, and 2, he grew up in Saudi Arabia and I used to live in Saudi. To give you a bit of background on how difficult this is going to be, I made most all of my arrangements on September 20th. I booked airfare, hotel, and car rental. My flight is from my home in Porto, Portugal to Valencia, Spain. Then I need to pick up a car in Valencia at the airport and drive to Murcia, which Google and Apple Map more or less agree that it takes about 2.5 hours. However, one problem we've noticed lately at the airport is flight delays. We've had both delays and even cancellations. Those are a real nightmare and something we can't afford today.
All right, well, we've hit the first roadblock. I've never seen a line quite like this here in Porto's airport. We ran into a lady. We just made a friend, Robin. Then I've got Kevin with me right here. So we just ran into this lady that works here, and she said it's normally like this. Kalie and I have never experienced it like this. It wraps around almost in a circle from where security is. She said it would take 40 minutes. We've been waiting for 8 minutes, and it's not that bad. So hopefully we can get to our gate on time. Let's see. We need to be there. Almost there. Let's go. It's actually not been that long. That lady was probably just about right. My watch alarm just went off at 30 minutes. We are now at the backside of security. That was impressive. That lady told us 40 minutes, it was 30 minutes. Good on her to overestimate. So we're through, we're gonna go catch this flight and get to Valencia.
Awesome, we've made it on time. Crap, we should have taken off by now. But maybe, just maybe, we'll make up time in the air. Let's see when we actually take off. It's usually 20 minutes. Man, at this point we're 30 minutes behind schedule and we lose an hour because the time zone changed, with Spain being an hour ahead of Portugal. Alright, we can see Valencia up in the distance. It's not too much further to go. Well, 0 time made up in the air. We're 30 minutes behind schedule. We've not had lunch. We need to grab some food for sure.
Estamos aquí en Valencia, and we're ready to pick up the car. Kevin told me he's got a phone call that he has to get on in about 90 minutes because it's just what we do. Remote workers. We're not digital nomads because we have a home. But yeah, let's go pick up this car. Hopefully nothing can go wrong, right? Okay, so we have found the Europe car, and we're gonna try to get this car, although there looks to be a queue in front of us. So we might be waiting just a little half an hour. I don't know, let's see how long this takes. Okay, so we just got the car. Hey, look at this, why am I holding this stuff? Well, it's because I'm driving.
Yeah, essentially my US license expired, which I haven't looked at in forever, so at least now I know I need to get a California renewal mailed somehow to me in Portugal. So
Yeah, these are the things that you take for granted when you don't drive very often. So here we go, let's find this car and let's make our way to Murcia. I think this is us. All right. So I'm driving. It's what we do. Don't really enjoy doing it, but it's what we do. The whole reason Kevin is here is to drive. And he forgot his license.
Well, I didn't forget it. It was just expired.
Oh, he forgot his.
It's very
yeah,
different.
Yeah, he forgot to check.
Although my passport's good for 10 years, so.
I don't know. All right, so Kevin is on his call, and we pulled into, I mean, really what equates to like a rest stop restaurant, truck stop restaurant. Maybe that'd be a better way of putting it. A truck stop restaurant. No beer. There is beer here, but no drinking and driving. So we've got water, batatas bravas, I think is what I've ordered, calamares, and bocadillos. So we're gonna have some sandwiches. You finished? He's back from his meeting. Let's go. You like that? You into that? I haven't even tried it yet. This guy just digs it. He's a savage. So here's what we're working with. Cheers. Bifana? Mm-hmm. It's good. And we've got to finish it off with a coffee. I don't know, for probably the past hour of driving, I have been talking intermittently with Kevin about the craziness that's going on the dashboard here, where on the right side we've got some gauge and what looks like a car battery, and then on the left side we have the fuel gauge. The fuel's hardly gone down at all, so we have it a half a bar off of F. You guys can see that right there, but we're desperately low over here on the battery side. It says 1 kilometer. What is gonna happen in 1 kilometer? It looks like it's empty. I swear, if we stop, if the car just like stops, I'm gonna be pissed, because I don't know how to switch any of this. I mean, I've never driven one of these new fandangled things.
It's an automatic.
This modernise. Oh.
okay, so I think we are on 0 with the battery, and we're still running.
We are.
Yeah, so probably on the gas. So we'll see.
It is 5 till 6.
5 to 6. So we're about an hour outside of Murcia. Yeah.
It's time to put the pedal to the metal and get to the hotel.
Woo. Okay, we've arrived. It is 7:22. We've got about a half an hour to get to the stadium for kickoff. We're in a parking garage. Don't have any idea where we're going. Let's try to find the check-in. All right, so it took about 5 minutes to check in. It is currently 7:33. Cabify is what's here. They don't have Uber, so we're gonna try to grab one of those. I just downloaded it. I've got it. So we're gonna get a car from here to the EB. Says it should take about 6 minutes to get here. Gotta use the bathroom, throw on my jersey, and be out the door. Let's go. Well, as you guys can see, we're back in the car. It is 7:42. Cabify, no go. Downloaded everything, went smoothly, but nobody picked up. So we've got like a 15-minute drive to the stadium. Awesome. Will we be there before kickoff? Doubt it. Kevin, what do you think?
I think we might just make it.
Okay.
Let's see.
8:07, we've arrived. There was a crazy misturn that we had, but 8:07, we've arrived. Now we got to figure out how to get into the stadium. We can already hear the referee blow his whistle. With a bit of running, we made it. So, let's go. Let's go, boys. 15 minutes in, 0-0. Let's sit down and enjoy the match. We made it. Well, there it is. So, what did I learn? I learned that if we had any single major hiccup, we would have missed the game. We would have missed the game for sure. So, is it possible to travel like you would from state to state? It's possible, but I think you've got to give yourself more time. I think it's probably best to arrive the day before, but to be quite frank, we didn't have that luxury because of the flight prices and even the flight times and availabilities. We were kind of pigeonholed into what we did, and 15 minutes late, I'll take it. It kills me inside, but I'll take it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you guys can be updated on when we explore next. Now, let's get moving.